as well. Tevin Farmer defending his world title. Gassiev against Dawejko. Big heavyweight fight. Gassiev's heavyweight debut. Massive banana.
Was that the Dawejko?
Dawejko, yeah. Knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring. And that's a slippery fight for Gassiev. You lose.
Wow. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I'm just listening to a segment of Eddie Hearn Raw on IFL TV, interviewed by Kugan Cassius. And Eddie Hearn was talking about the fights to come. You know, we have Gassiev. Of course, we have Tevin Farmer. He's fighting on that card as the main event. But Eddie Hearn said something very strange. Gassiev and Dawejko. I know Dawejko has a fight with Gassiev, and all the rumors that came about Joshua getting knocked out in sparring and this, that, and the other. And of course, Team Joshua himself, Eddie Hearn. We didn't hear about McCracken. So these guys, you know, denied all this. So as you clearly heard, Eddie Hearn was being interviewed, and he said it out of his mouth that Gassiev, Dawejko knocking out Anthony Joshua 5 times in sparring. Now look, normally you would hear I'm just joking, or no, that's the rumor. He said no. He knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring. I mean, did I hear that wrong or what? Let's hear it again.
Andy's coming.
Is it? Oh,
Andy's first American trip, so
it's going to be great. It's hot down there. Great card as well. Tevin Farmer defending his world title. Gassiev against Dawejko. Big heavyweight fight. Gassiev's heavyweight debut. Massive banana.
Was that the Dawejko?
Dawejko, yeah. Knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring. And that's a slippery fight for Gassiev.
So why would Eddie Hearn say he knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring? A lot of people say knocked out, which technically means knocked down. You know, if you knocked him down 5 times in sparring, why would you say that now? You denied something. You denied that ever happening, but yet you're using it as a selling point, you know, to promote Gassiev. See, that's what a lot of things don't make sense. That's why I understand why Dawejko didn't say anything out of his mouth and say, oh, man, it's the code. You don't talk about sparring. What goes on in sparring stays in sparring, yada, yada, yada. Because he knew that if he denied it, the buzz around him would leave, right? All that would leave. All that would be, okay, yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, you're just a bum with 7 losses. But since he refused not to say anything, it's just as like, okay, I'll let you guys believe what you want to believe. As long as you're talking about me, I have this Gassiev fight. And, you know, Gassiev is that guy that lost to Usyk, which both of them now are in the heavyweight division. Pretty soon, they're more than likely going to fight each other at some point, you know, at this weight class. You know what I mean? Because they were in the, you know, the Super Series at cruiserweight at one point, right? In the final showdown. So it's just strange to me how you have Eddie Hearn promoting Dawejko knocking out, so he said, Anthony Joshua 5 times, right? I mean, we both heard that. I don't understand why you would use that. You know, it's kind of like, okay, you're denying that anything happened to Anthony Joshua. You're denying he had a concussion. You're denying anything like that happened in sparring. You're denying. But now, yet you saying Dawejko did this to Anthony Joshua in sparring. Now we're talking about what happened in sparring. Now you're using it to promote your fight, though. You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy about this whole ordeal about Joshua, and people want to deny what happened to Joshua. Like those punches that Andy Ruiz landed, it was like, okay, again, they didn't look that damn hard. Again, not taking anything away from Ruiz. Ruiz did what he needed to do, but the effect of the punches that Joshua he's supposed to took those punches a lot better than he did. He didn't supposed to get dropped by a left-handed punch that made him look that way unless something was wrong with him, people. You see what I'm saying? So now Eddie Hearn, he's playing with fire because he's saying, okay, well, hey, yeah, Joey Dawejko, yeah, he knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring. But why are you using that now? You can't deny it when it happened, and now you're using it to promote. Oh, you talking about Dawejko, the guy that knocked out Joshua in sparring. Now, he didn't say concussion, though. He did not say concussion. He didn't say he was concussed, because that's some legal shit. Because you have to sign a waiver, when you come ahead of the board and they ask you anything is wrong or you have any problems, you have to check everything off. Okay, and that's including concussions and stuff like that. So he could find himself in a world of shit if he did that. I get why he done it. You know what I mean? But I see how he's twisting it like, hey, yeah, the same guy that knocked out Joshua 5 times in sparring, And then Gassiev is his first time that's coming up to that weight. So his first introduction to that weight class. And he's fighting a tough, dangerous guy that did that to Anthony Joshua, the former unified champion of the world. Come on now. Pretty clever. I just find it very, very, very interesting. But anyway, I will leave the link below. And I will number the link of where you need to go to look at this interview. Again, it's IFL TV. So you guys can hear what I heard, just in case you didn't hear it from my feed, okay? You guys tell me what you think about this new information concerning this. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.